Greetings, everyone. Greetings, peace, and blessings to you all. I'm Pastor Kevin L. Jones, pastor of True Church of Set Free Ministry, right here in Columbia, South Carolina. And I want to encourage you guys that are in the Manor Reentry program. I want to encourage you this week to one is to keep putting your goals and your dreams together. Prepare yourself now, because your day is coming to be released, and you want to come home and give it all you got. I've been fortunate enough. I thank God for being able to even make this video, because I've been right where you guys are at. I've sat in prison 4 different times, and during those times, each time I came home, I thought I was ready for it. I thought I was prepared. But because I didn't prepare in there mentally to come home and do things different, I ended up doing the same old things and got me right back in the same old trouble. I came home to the same old friends, and from that, it led right back down the same old path. But this time around, I really thank God that it gave me a different outlook when I was there the last time. The last incarceration was in 1998. I was sentenced to a life sentence, natural life. Praise God, I'm home, so that lets you know the power of God and how good God is. But when I came home after being given another chance after 5 years on a natural life sentence, I came home with a different outlook. I came home focused, and that's what's been my motivation. That's what's been the driving point that helped me to navigate through. And I've been home this year 18 years, so that's what helped me to be home and to stay home, and not only be home, but be successful in life. Despite of the 30 arrests, despite of the 16 felony convictions, staying focused, and that's what inspired me to start my own clothing line, Focus Life. Also, to take 3 principles I learned about being focused, and these 3 principles I wrote and actually was able to put into a book. I finally wrote a book. I authored my first book, Focus Life. 3 principles to living a focused life. And the principles that I go by, the principle that I want to leave with you guys to go by is 1, seek God first. It says many are the plans of a man's heart, but it's the Lord's plan that will succeed. And it says that there's a way that seems right to a man, but in the end, it leads to destruction. So we come on with all our plans, but our plans got us, most of us, if we be honest, in the situation we found ourselves in. So what I've learned to do, instead of coming home with my own plans, I gave up my way for God and asked God, what do you plan? What do you have for me to do? And God, what do you want me to do? Who do you want me to be around? And I saw God first. I asked God, to show me which way to go, because you'll come home to a lot of discouragement. You'll come home to a lot of no. You'll come home to a lot of letdowns and disappointments. So I had to ask God, I had to seek Him first. I had to get that relationship with God that get me through tough times when I got home. As I started seeking God, the second principle came, that I had to remove all distractions, anything that'll stop or hinder you from proceeding forward. I had to move the distractions, man. I had to move some friends out of the way. We've been known each other all our lives, but now that I'm going in a different direction, I want to do something different. I had to think different, and to think different, I had to act different. And so I had to get from around a lot of people that I was hanging around. I love them, but I wanted something different. I'm seeking God now, and by me seeking God, I'm looking to do different things. So I had to remove some distractions. People can be a distraction. Things can be a distraction. Whatever it is that'll keep you from being focused. Whatever you're telling yourself right now while you're there, the plans you have to be successful, not to return to the same old stuff that you once did, and to get out and to do it right. Those plans are good, but when you get home, there's going to be some distractions. It's going to be a challenge to keep doing the right thing. But I want to encourage you, you can do it. And after you seek God first and you remove the distractions, you got to remove the distractions. You got to remove the negative people from around you. The people that say, man, come on, let's get back high. Let's get back to selling drugs. Let's get back to gang banging. Let's get back to stealing and committing criminal activity. You got to get away from all that. You got to remove all those distractions. And some distractions will be mental. You got to remove the distractions. You got to remove the mental distractions that tell you that you can't do it, and that you don't know number one way. You got to remove some of the boundaries that we set for ourselves, the limitations that we put on ourselves. You have to remove those distractions as well. You'll never be that. You got to remove those distractions. Those are all distractions. And once you sought God and once you start moving the distraction, the third thing I read about in the book is I don't lose, I learn. And what I mean is taking and understanding how you lost. If you never understand how you fail, you'll never understand how to win. And I learned to take how I failed. I quit making excuses for the things I've done, and I just started trying to learn the lessons from them. Learning the lesson from the mistakes I made, it helped me to not make them again. And so, even when I lost, I learned how I lost. So that way, I won't do the same thing and get the same result. So I just started turning the losses into wins by looking at who I hung around, what I did, what my mindset, what kind of mind I was thinking at the time, what I was thinking, and I just, and I had to change all that. I felt like if I was gonna win, I had to change some of the things. I had to learn what helped me to lose. So I did those three things, and I put them in the book. 3 principles to living a focused life: seek God first, remove all distractions, and I don't lose, I learn. And from there, man, I just, encourage you guys. You can do whatever. I've done 11 years total. I've been to prison 4 times, arrested 30 times. And now, God, guys, I can say, God has been truly good. He's been blessing me. I'm a pastor of an awesome, dynamic church. I'm a community leader. I own 4 businesses. I do a lot with other ministry, other churches, other outreaches. I work with the sheriffs, the solicitors, the judges, DSS, DJJ, you name it, even Manning, doing my part to give back and to help. Who would ever thought, man, if I could do it, you guys can do it. It's just you got to believe that you can. You got to believe in yourself when nobody else is going to. You got to get up and get it when nobody else is going to give it to you. And you got to stay encouraged, man. I encourage you guys to stay focused. That's the main thing. Stay focused. Whatever you're believing you're going to do when you get home, you're going to get back with your kids. You'll get back with your significant other. You're going to do right, get back in church, or whatever it is that's positive. Stay focused. And there'll be things that come to try to blur your vision, but you got to stay focused. Take some time out. When life is starting to move a little too fast when you first get home, stop. Pause. Don't just get caught up in the flow. Just step back for a minute. Write down now what it is that you want to do when you get home. Put it somewhere where you know you can keep it in front of you. Put it on your mirror every day before you get out. Look at it. Get it in here. Get it in here to get in here. And then once you get home, it'll start acting out. It'll start coming out. And once you get home, put it somewhere where you can read it. Put down the things that you said you want to do to make your life better. And have it where you can see it, even when you get frustrated. Look at it as a reminder of what you're supposed to be doing. Man, you guys be blessed. Look, I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you. I believe that God is going to send you home to do some great and extraordinary things in life. You got another chance to come home and be dynamic, and I believe that you will be. I thank God for this opportunity to speak to you guys. Know that I'm here for you. I'm right here in Columbia. True Church that Set Free Ministry, 6212 Shakespeare Road, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. Right here. You guys need me, come and see me. I'll do what I can to help you guys, but I know that you're going to do great. Congratulations again. Guys, look forward to seeing you do some great things on this side of the fence. Take care.